because they've got a good character.
Remember the story I talked about?
You blame social media.
After I got beaten up, called the cops, after confronting someone stealing from me and calling me pedophile and I'm not this, I'm not that, right? Didn't do nothing to them. Nothing to them, many things. So I approached them, right? Had a few drinks, right? Sometimes you're not a drinker, but you drink to calm down, you know, or you're not a smoker, but you have a smoke. That was me, right? I'm not really a drinker. I quit it a couple of years beforehand, really, right? I slew back. I only drank when the people around, people around definitely not drinking, right? And I was pulling out of that area. I talked about it, and I was posting about that kind of thing. And I even showed how I changed by getting rid of the alcohol stuff, right? I just keep the couple of bottles around. I've actually changed that much I can keep the alcohol around. Holy shit, right? I don't drink this shit, and if I did, it'd be long gone now. The alcohol, I kept that and brought a bottle in a long, long, long time, right? So when it comes to this shit here, this Hitler crap, it's happening because when I called the cops after approaching someone, missed out on that clip there now, after approaching someone, the police turned up, and because I had some drinks, right, I was shitted on. So don't drink the alcohol they sell you, because then you lose your even more rights. Do you get it? That's what I learned. And then as the police officers started getting my statement, and I was talking like this a little bit, I recorded it, and you can still understand me and get my point across. I was upset. Right? They're not even trained to deal with it. You know what they're trained to deal with? Another copper walks up, the other one, and goes, no, it's a domestic dispute, and pisses off. Even though you ring up coppers on one phone, they say, yeah, you've got a legit claim. And then I've been telling these coppers, the ones that you ring from another area, can you stay on the line? You think I've got a legit claim? You're fucking bullshitting me. Because the coppers, the local ones, will turn up and say, I've got nothing. You will waste your time and then go have some more donuts. Is that all coppers do? Like Centrelink workers kicking the bloody photocopier? You know what I mean, people? And I've got video of this, a video of the coppers leaving me watching them drive away after being nearly killed and told I was going to die, and they nearly did it and could have come back and did it, and what would have happened then? I would have been dead. And the coppers would have went, oh, well, that's what they do. It wasn't a domestic. I didn't even know this guy. I'd never had ribs with him or nothing. You get it? I only looked at them and they've said nasty words. That is it. And I've said some nice ones, and this is where it come to. And now you call it a domestic and you drive away from me? How dare you, Hitler police? I hope one day it happens to you. And I prayed for this. And if God gave me this wish, could it be true? How many people have prayed for this to make their enemies feel the way you do? And if it started to happen, you know what a real devil enemy would do too? It'll come for you and blame you for what they're copying. What a joke, hey? And yet you didn't do it. You prayed for it. And it seemed to have worked out in your behalf when you do those things. Isn't that right, people? These people have made people sicker than what they were. They not only can just neutralise or even solve anything, they make things worse. This system has gotten worse because of what? We've gotten more police, and they will pass the buck and say it's you. They can't even handle 100 people with a knife without telling everybody he's going to have to be treated like them. That is sad. And see you later.